National anthem just being finished up here at Lupton Stadium as we get a look at the weather conditions for tonight's ball game. 79 degrees at first pitch. Once again, the wind blowing from the south-southeast very, very strong as it is 21 miles an hour, and we have been watching it all afternoon, John. The flags are just starched out towards the left field foul pole, and any ball that's hit in the air, as you get a look at those flags, is going to be affected.
Well, we've seen it here.
See here, he's widened that out just a little bit. If he crosses the rubber, because they got him picked off, and they got the runner dead to rights out at second base. So the strategy for the Horned Frogs works as they are able to pick off the runner for the final out. In the second, no runs, a hit, nobody left. It'll be Farr, Featherston, and Rivera coming up right after this. Jimmy's been hitting the ball really well. Drives this one down the left field line. It's a fair ball, and it one-hops the fence. Farr coasts into second base with his third double of the year. Sometimes you look pretty out of a regional when you're hosting it. And it was evident by what the Horned Frogs did last year. Black looks to third and then wisely takes the out over at first base, and he almost didn't get that, John.
Yeah, threw it very high. Good play by Blackburn covering the bag, able to reach up and get it. But a good bunt by Taylor Featherston. What TCU usually does, what they want to do, play small ball. Gets it right down the third base line. And then you see the throw coming up, but Blackburn able to reach up and get it as Farr moves into third.
So now the Horned Frogs can tie the ball game up without really taking advantage of an opportunity. And he hits this one high in the air to left field. The wind catching it, driving the outfielder Van Hoosier back. Now he has to come in. Farr tags, and he'll score without a throw to tie the ball game up. Going to be a sacrifice fly for Brance Rivera and a run batted in. That's his 7th RBI. That didn't turn out too good for the Cardinals, nor the Yankees.
But good for the Padres.
Good for the Padres. And good for Tony Gwynn. Parker strikes out. That is now 4 in a row. Retired. The last 2 swinging by Matt Perk.
Well, Perk, as we said, likes to work quickly, peers over that glove, and then just comes home, sets up outside, and gets Torres to chase it.
1-1 ball game. TCU and San Diego State here in the top half of the 4th. Elander, a little late moving toward the ball, but he stays with it and hauls it in for the final out of the inning. A 3-up, 3-down inning work by Pert. It'll be Jimmy Farr, Taylor Featherston, Brance Rivera coming up as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. Still busy with Merck and Miller continuing to throw. Bouncer towards second. Pena to Featherston to Curry. Double play. Appleby gets exactly what he needed to get out of the inning as the Horned Frogs turn a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play and keep the Aztecs off the board. We'll get another look at the back end of this double play. That's exactly what TCU needed, John.
Dialed it up. A little bit of a high throw there by Featherston, but Curry on it, and TCU gets out of the jam.
We head in the bullpen here tonight. This bull starters performed well and leave the game without being on the hook for the win or the loss. Farr bounces it back through the middle for a 1-out single. Get a look at Featherston hits it on the ground through the right side, base hit. Farr around second, on his way to third. He'll make it standing up. And the Horned Frogs have runners at first and third with 1 out. Good. Bunted, safety squeezes on. Fielded by Torres. The throw is wild. Farr scores. Featherston to third and Rivera to second. And the Horned Frogs lead it 2-1.
Well, a tough call by Jimmy Farr whether to go or not, as the bunt was a hard bunt back to Torres. He picked it up in plenty of time and a solid throw. Would have had Farr at the plate, but he threw it low. It bounced in the dirt. No play for catcher Matt Parker. It goes to the backstop, and both runners now advance and stand on second and third. Get another angle of it. The throw in the dirt. Parker would have had to scoop it and apply the tag. A throw on the money, as I said. Farr, a late jump from third, hanging out for the safety, squeezed, decided to go home, and TCU now with the lead.
Infield still in. Schultz gets the bunt down, and the run scores, and now the trailing runner's going to come behind, and Featherston scores, and Rivera right behind him scores to make it a 4-2 ball game. TCU takes advantage of the bunt, and that is a play they work on consistently in practice. They're tossing the ball up and down. Parker strikes out on a good breaking ball from Appleby. One away here in the ninth. Horned Frogs with 3 runs on the ground. Fielded by Curry. Goes to Featherston for one, who double clutches. Throws to first. Double play, and the ball game is over. Consecutive innings that the Horned Frogs turn a double play. This one goes 3-6-3 to end the ball game in the ninth for San Diego State. No runs on a hit. Nobody left on base. We'll take a timeout, come back with the final totals and a recap right after this.